What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. That is Trice number 2, letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me on there. I'm very active. I post live plays, I post parlays, and I get it everybody who gets it me. Also, please don't forget thumbs up and leave a comment of any kind. I don't care what you say, just leave a comment. That helps me a lot. And lastly, if you want the plays at 7, 8, 9 a.m. bright and early before the lines move, join the Patreon. It's in the description. $5 a month, and you'll get all the plays bright and early. Okay, so. First things we're going to do is do the giveaway from yesterday. I'm giving away two $50 giveaways, and then I'm going to reach out to the people separately who won the outlier giveaway. So, yeah, two $50 winners. I'm about to draw them now. Let's just get right into that and then get into the slate review. So I filtered out all duplicate comments. There's 38 unique comments on the video. So you got a 1 in 38 chance to win twice. Anyways, I'm going to draw. Let's see. How does this work again? I think I hit this maybe. Yep. Okay. So first person to win $50. Hey, my boy, Levi Keller. He's a good dude. Comments on every video and goes in depth. So Levi, I got you with $50. Holler at me. Holler at me on Twitter or in the Patreon, whichever you're in, and I'll make sure you get paid. Levi won, and then he says smoke them books, boy. And then lastly, let's see here, we got I hope I win the giveaway. Yo, Too Easy, you my favorite betting YouTuber. That's Matt8. Okay, so both of y'all get at me on Twitter or on the Patreon if you guys are in there, whichever way. Just message me or at me, and I'll make sure you two get paid today. Okay, guys, and all the people who are going to win the outlier, I will reach out to you separately. Okay, so anyways, thanks, guys. Thanks for the continued support, and I did that giveaway because I won, I think, like $2,000 the other night on a parlay, so figured I'd give back. Okay, so now that that's done, actually, let me write the fucking name. You guys will remember. It's Levi and Maddie. Hold on, let me jot this shit down so I don't forget. Have people telling me like I won. Hold on, Levi. Okay, I got it. All right, guys, let's do a slate review and talk about it, man. Let's see how the games are looking today. Slate's pretty tough, but I did find some value and I did find some plays that I like. And I did, of course, post them early for all my loyal Patreon supporters. Okay, so first game of the day, you got the Angels and you got the Tigers. Guys, I don't know if anybody quite realizes how good these Tigers are right now. They are possibly, I want to bet them to win the World Series. Can they even make it? I don't know. I haven't looked. Anyways, yeah, they definitely can. Guys, look at them lately. Like, look at these games. They beat the Yankees. Hold on. How far back have they been winning? They've been winning since, I mean, my God. Okay, the Royals were the last team to beat. So since in the month of August, guys, I want y'all to look at this. They beat the Mariners 2-3. They lost to the Giants 2-1. Okay, happens, and they won the last game. And then after this, versus the Mariners 15-1, 2-3, 1-2. Versus the Yankees, lost the first one, won the last two. Versus the Cubs, lost the first one, won one, lost one. White Sox swept them easily, and now the Angels, they beaten their ass too. These Tigers are balling. I think that's like 3 losses in like 20 games. I don't know, guys. My point of that is they are on fire, and there's no way I'm fading them right now. So I'll be on the Tigers money line or the Tigers by 2. I mean, they're versus the Angels with Jack Kanowski, so it should be pretty easy win. Over 8.5 is likely because Keter's not good either, but I think he's better than Jack. I do think both these pitchers, they'll get hit up quite a bit. The Angels' bats are so terrible, and the Tigers have been hot. So I'm going to be on the Tigers minus 1.5 at plus 125, but some type of over or some type of Tigers is to play. Giants and Brewers fade. You got Hayden Birdsong, who is terrible. I don't trust him. Then on the other side, you have Aaron Savali, who's bad. I don't trust him either. I would back the Brewers, but I think Hayden's better than Aaron, and you got to pay 135. So I'm going to just stay away from it, let that game ride. Next game, Rangers, White Sox. Obviously the Rangers, but there's no value, and the White Sox damn near been trying to beat them. I wouldn't be mad at you if you took a shot on the White Sox at plus 210. The reason I'm not doing it is because the Padres cooked a giant parlay last night, and I don't feel like wasting any more money, so I'm going to just be stingy with my units today and get that shit back. Also, Nathan Eovaldi is he's really, really good. So I don't want to back the White Sox in this position. Plus, they just, even if it's close, they still continue to lose. So how can you? Padres, Cardinals, you got Michael King, Sonny Gray. Guys, listen, the Padres killed me yesterday. Yes, it hurts. I did lock this line in at minus 110 for my loyal Patreon supporters. It is now minus 115. I think this line will continue to drop. So try to get on the Padres as soon as you can. But yeah, I'm definitely on the Padres here. I just think they're the right pick. My lady is just blowing me up with questions while I'm trying to make the video. Okay, I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. Padres money line are over 7.5. Cardinals look good. Their bats are hot. Padres look good. Their bats, they've continued to play well, but damn, they let us down yesterday. Again, they lost by 1. Though still a close game. Top of the 9th, they get a leadoff double. Don't bring it in. The Cardinals go 2 outs, and then they have back-to-back hits to win the game. It's just so sickening. On a really good closer too. Like, Cardinals always play good ball, though. I say it all the time. Like, they play really good ball. They just leave too many runners on base. They did it a lot the day before too. But I still can't I don't think you can fade the Padres and pick them any time you get it. So give me the Padres or lean to the over 1/2. Marlins and Rockies, Valena Beloso and Bradley Bullock. Guys, I would typically just lean the Rockies blindly in this matchup, but Valente is very, very good. So I can't in good faith bet the Rockies here. Plus you got to pay a price of -130. If anything, I think this is a Marlins spot to win. So if you wanted to play the Marlins, I wouldn't be mad at you, but I'm going to just let it ride. Mets, Diamondbacks, David Peterson, Ryan Nelson. I want to be on the Diamondbacks very bad, but I just can't do it. The way they've been playing has not been how they were. I'm going to let this one ride because I truly believe it could go either way. David Peterson's not bad. Ryan Nelson's not bad. Both these pitchers are solid. Mets bats have looked great. Diamondbacks, they always look pretty good, but like they're falling behind early and they're just having to come back every game. I'm going to just stay away from be greedy with these units today. I don't want to get in a hole, especially because, I mean, last night, man, them fucking Padres killed me. I lost like $4,000 on the Padres loss. And then I sent a big bet on the White Sox to win the game in like the 8th. They had 2 on. I sent them to win the game. They get out, go to the top or bottom of the 9th or whatever the fuck it was. 2 on base, guy hits a home run, and this fucking dude jumps, like climbs the wall and robs the home run, and I lost that like 10 minutes after I lost the Padres bet. So my night was terrible. But yeah, so I'm being very stingy today. So I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm gonna just watch that as a fan. I don't want to bet it. Athletics and the Reds, there's no world where I'm back in the Reds right now. They're playing just absolutely terrible. The Athletics continue to look good. It's JT Jen and Julian Aguilar. Athletics are on a bullpen day, but that's fine. Their bullpen's fucking good. They got one of the best bullpens in baseball. So give me the Athletics on the money line at +115 versus an ice cold, terribly playing Reds team. Or I got you could lean to the 9.5. The line was -125. What's it at now? I think it's now. See if it's worth playing still or not. Where is it? It's -145 now. Don't touch it. Just bet the Athletics to win. I think that'd be my play. Braves, Phillies, Charlie Morton, Chris Sanchez. It's very easy to just want to just hammer the Phillies right now, but not at -155 with Chris Sanchez on the mound. On the flip end of that, it would be easy to say, hey, I'm just bet the Braves for price of +130. That's a good price with Charlie Morton pitching. Guys, the Phillies are too hot to bet against right now, and the price is too steep with Chris Sanchez to bet on, so I'm just going to fade it. Blue Jays, Red Sox, Bowden Francis has been phenomenal, guys. Look at this. So you got Bowden Francis and Cutter Crawford. Look at this. Look at Bowden Francis over these past few games. He's got a 4 ERA, but like, look at this shit. 8 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. 7 innings, 3 hits, no runs. 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. 5.32. That's versus the Orioles. Guys, does anybody not want to back him? Like, this is fucking nuts. So, let's just do it. I think he has a slight advantage. I mean, Cutter Crawford, his stats are very good too. It's not that Cutter Crawford sucks. It's not like I'm just blindly, backing him, but Cutter Crawford has looked solid, but like 5 runs, 6 runs, and he went 4-3-2, and he's had a tough lineup. Rangers, Orioles, D-backs, so don't get me wrong, but he's not going deep into games, and he has been getting hit. On the flip end of that, Bowden Francis hasn't got touched, so just give me the Blue Jays. It's a no-brainer for me, +120 today. If they're going to win one, it'll be today, and I'll also lean the under because Cutter's pretty good and Bowden's pretty good. If the bats don't get going for the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox can't hit Bowden, it should be low scoring. So I lean like that. Royals, Astros, you got Brady Singer and Hunter Brown. Guys, I'm going to be on the Royals. Again, I know they lost last night, but they have looked phenomenal. Royals continue to perform. They are the better team. They have a better record, and they've been looking good. 9 runs, 6 runs, even last night, 5 runs. There's no way I'm not going to back the Royals to continue to just ball. I mean, they just look really, really good. They're beating most teams. They're winning most series. They competed versus the Phillies, who are probably the hottest team in baseball right now. And I mean, the Astros, don't get me wrong, Astros are playing solid ball too. I mean, you see they just beat the Phillies 10-0, but prior to that, 0 runs, 2 runs. Every team's going to score eventually. They're losing to the Orioles, losing to the Phillies, struggling versus the fucking Red Sox, and losing barely beating the White Sox. So yeah, the Royals are playing good ball right now. I do think, Hunter Brown has a slight pitching advantage, but I don't think it matters the way these Royals are hitting, and they're hitting a lot of home runs lately. So I would lean to this over 7.5. That line is now shot, which sucks. 7.5 is now going to cost minus 135, so a bit more juice, but I lean over 7.5 for the Royals money line. Lastly, you got the Orioles and the Dodgers. Cade Povich and Bobby Miller. I mean, I'm just going to take a shot at the Orioles. I got them at plus 140 for all my loyal Patreon supporters. It is now plus 130. But yeah, I'd have to lean to the Orioles. I just think the value's on them. Cade Povich is okay. Bobby Miller's okay. But these teams have been going at it. But the Dodgers look terrible. Them bats suck. They are not a superstar team. They're just not. Every time I watch them, I think they suck. I don't think Ohtani's as good as people say. I don't think Mookie's good. I don't think Hernandez is good. I don't think any of them do particularly good ever. I watch them and I think the 5, 6, 7, 8 batter do better than the first 4. So yeah, I'm gonna be on them Orioles for a great price. I think they win today. So that's all my leans. Let's get into some player prop positions, boys. Okay, so player props today, guys. I played all 3 of these. Now, guys, listen to me. Outlier. They sponsor all my videos. There is a free trial for 7 days, then it's $20 a month. If you don't do anything else, just sign up for the free trial. This app is, I'm going to start doing props first before the slate review, because what I want you guys to understand is props are more likely to hit than straights are. Think about it. When you're betting a prop, you're betting on one player to do whatever you say he's going to do. When you're betting a straight on an over or a under or a money line or a buy to or a team total, you're betting on the whole fucking team to do something. Props are just one player. I have made way more money on straight props than I ever will on pure straights, where I'm just betting on a team or a spread. That shit is so much harder. Now, the thing is, you have to be strict about your criteria. So as you can see, they have to have a 90% hit rate in 10 games for me. Sometimes I'll drop it down to 80%, but usually I try to see, hey, who has hit this line 90% of the time? So I set my filters on here. I wanted minus 130 is the most juice I want to play. I want a 90% hit rate in 10 games, and I want certain props. I want bases, hits, runs, RBIs, hits, or walks allowed from pitchers. And then it spits out, okay, so I know Randall Grichuk has not hit this, has only not hit this line once in 10 games. He has a 90% hit rate on the under. That's a bet I'm going to make, and that means if you were to just bet this 10 times in a row, you'd have hit at a 90% rate. That's crazy. Brendan Rodgers, under 2.5 bases, 90% hit rate. And last 20, 70% hit rate. Last 20 for Randall, 80% hit rate. These are so likely to hit. If I lose these, so be it. But you feel a lot better losing something that's hit 90% of the time versus these coin flippy straights. So you need to learn how to use outlier and how to make bets on props. It does it for you. Just set your filters and pick the damn plays you think are gonna hit. Even if you think, I think this guy might get 2 bases today. I think this guy might get 2 bases today. Open it up and look at it. Check how he does versus the pitcher. Check what the pitcher's who he's versus. You can go here, 2.2, 3.3 ERA. He averages, 6 strikeouts per 9, so it doesn't strike out that much. You can check his pitch mix. You can check how Brendan Rodgers does versus the pitches that Belloso throws. So you can really get stingy with your props. Okay, guys? Anyways, I'm playing. Let me get back to the actual fucking props here. Let's open this up. So I'm on Randall Grichuk for the Diamondbacks, 90% hit rate, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He never hits this, so I'm on that. I feel confident about it. David Peterson's pretty good, so they should be held a little bit. And if he's not, he's ice cold, not contributing. Why would he versus a decent pitcher? Brendan Rodgers, under 1.5 or under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Guys, 2.5, I take that for damn near anybody. 2.5 is a lot, guys, unless he, hits a 3-run bomb. But yeah, I like this a lot. I think it's good. I think it can hit. And then under 1.5 bases, because he's just been kind of cold, not getting 2 bases. He might get 1, but he's really not getting 2. So I'm feeling confident about these plays here. Targeting Brendan Rodgers today in a good pitching matchup. Belozzo's a dog. I think the Marlins can win. I think the Rockies get held today. And Randall Grichuk, because he's just ice cold, not contributing. And I think David Peterson's solid. So those are the 3 props that I'm on today. All right, so let's get into my final plays of the day. This is where my actual picks are. This is what I posted in the Patreon bright and early. Take a look at them. So, what all did I actually lock? First game, Tigers by 2 at a great price of plus 125. This line is now plus 120. So you got to pay 5 more points, but I'd still do it. Padres and Cardinals. The Padres, I got them at also a great price of minus 110. This is now minus 115. Again, you got to pay 5 more points. That's at $5 a Patreon would have cost you. Michael King over 1.5 walks. This is minus 140. I played it just because it's so guaranteed to hit. Padres pitchers walk a lot. Cardinals have good at bats. This should be free. So I laid some juice there. The Marlins and Rockies, I got Brendan Rodgers under 1.5 bases plus 100 and under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs minus 125. Ryan Nelson over 5.5 Ks. I didn't write his odds. It was plus 105. Got that at plus 105, and then Randall Grichuk under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs at minus 115. I got the Athletics on the money line at plus 115. That line's still there. Chris Sanchez under 4.5 Ks at plus 120. Blue Jays and Red Sox, I'm on them Blue Jays on the money line at plus 120. That line's still the same. I'm on the Royals money line at plus 135. That line's still the same. And then I'm on the Orioles money line at plus 140. This has dropped 10 points. So you guys who are not in the Patreon got to pay 20 more points. But let me quit talking about that. Good luck today. I hope you guys absolutely fucking crack these folks. And if you're playing parlays, I'm going to pray for you. See y'all tomorrow, man. Congratulations to the winners. Let's get out here. Let's crack these folks.